So I am pretty worn out today. I don't know why. I feel a little bit sick and I'm tired. And I kind of want to just talk to you about maybe some lies about the game career. It seems really cool and really glamorous. I saw this Barbie. Someone sent me an image of a Barbie. It was called like the game dev Barbie, and she looked so trendy and so cool. But the truth is it can be kind of like a normal job a lot of times. So let's talk about 3 lies about the game development industry. So my name is Thomas Brush, and I'm working from this creepy, almost pitch black basement. And I'm sorry that it's almost pitch black. I've been recording videos trying to get a good take, and I keep screwing it up. So I'm just gonna go for it here, and the sun is setting, so sorry that it's dark. And that kind of ties into my first lie about game development. The first lie is that like all you do is make games. Right, that's actually not true, especially in the indie game industry. I spend maybe 40% or 50% of my time marketing, building an online presence, building an audience. I mean, this is kind of building an audience right here. So things take time to actually get your game out in front of people. Things are really, really competitive in the game industry, especially the indie game industry, because I don't really have a huge budget for marketing. All I have is some time, and so I'm going to use that time as best as I can to try and compete with other indie games. And unfortunately, that's just the nature of the market right now. It's incredibly flooded, so you got to be creative with how you're marketing yourself, marketing your game, and hopefully one day selling your game. So that's really the first lie, right? You don't just spend time having fun making games. You spend time sitting in front of a camera trying to get your vlog to be perfect. And in reality, this is my 30th take and I just don't care anymore. So the second lie with indie game development, and specifically indie game development, is that you can get rich. And I know obviously there's plenty of indie game developers who are getting rich. But for the most part, most indie developers are kind of scraping by. I know for me, we're doing well. Like me and my wife are doing well, and we're happy. And I can pay the bills, and I have a daughter, and we had a mortgage. We sold our house, but we're about to have another mortgage in a couple months. So we have bills to pay, and it's working for us. But I am not living on a yacht, and I'm not a millionaire. This might sound really ignorant, but when I was 18 years old, I think I was 18 or 19 years old, when I saw that indie game documentary, I think deep down I kind of believed that I could make millions. So indie game devs need to realize that they're not going to make $1 million. But here's another lie, and this is the third lie. Indie game devs do not have to be poor, okay? So a lot of indie game devs try and, you kind of see this in a lot of memes that come out about indie game development. They try to justify being poor and not necessarily selling a lot of copies of their games. But I think the truth is we need to be sure to remember that if you want to be successful in this industry, you can't just sell copies of your games, especially if you're spending 3 to 4 years making a game and then hoping to God, praying to the heavens that you're going to make $1 million or even $30,000 or $40,000. You've really got to somehow find residual income while producing your games. So there's a lot of different ways to do it, and I've actually made a video about this. And some other vloggers, including Tim Ruswick, have made videos about how to make money as an indie developer. It's not just selling games. And I think that's really what the lie is. It's not just about selling games. Maybe in 2005 to 2010 that was true. Sell your games, make millions, or just make $30,000 to pay for the next game, right? But I think right now, how competitive the indie game industry is, I think we got to find other ways to make money. There's so many games to compete with, so we got to figure out creative ways to make money. And that's actually really fun. That's actually my favorite part of indie game development. And that is coming up with ideas to ensure, coming up with ideas to ensure that we can make games and get residual income to make those games. So there's plenty of opportunities out there. And you guys know I promote my Patreon. There's Patreon, there's YouTube, there's Kickstarter. There's a whole plethora of options out there to actually sell sell your game in pieces, in maybe every week try and bring in some residual income to ensure that you can build your game and sell it. So don't lie to yourself and tell you that you have to make no money for 3 years while you're working on your game and then sell it and hope you make money. So again, my name is Thomas Brush. I do daily vlogs about game development. They're not usually this creepy and this dark, but the sun's setting and I gotta get out of the office. It's almost 5 o'clock here and I'm gonna head home, pay the bills, take care of my daughter, and hang out with my wife. Thanks again, guys. See you later. Bye.